Hey, it's Hannah. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be putting together my brain book with this beautiful set from Jane's Agenda and these discs from Happy Planner. So I already have my brain book pretty much set up, but I put it in with my travel stuff because I just didn't have a spot for it. And I wanted this to go back to travel because we've got another travel insert coming out from Jane's Agenda, and I like having a dedicated travel book. So I'm going to pull these out of here and put them in with this. And I was going to save this cover till later in the summer, and maybe I still will use it on my main planner later in the summer. Who knows? But part of my project right now is getting the garden ready, and so I thought, how nice would it be to have my project book, or aka my brain book, in with these strawberries. And so I wanted some clear discs and just clear plastic ones. I didn't have any, so I tried to find the cheapest way possible to get them, and I found this on the Happy Planners website for $4. And so it's a wine and spirits, etc., like drink journal, which I don't really need, although I might add some of these, like especially cocktail recipes, to my recipe book pages. But what I really want is these discs for my planner or my project brain book, etc. So let's see what I want to do first. I think I might just put these on here while the discs are already together with this, because that way I don't have to try pushing discs on when they're not on something, because that tends to be a little harder. I thought about which one of these I want to be the back cover. Maybe this one. Oh yeah, that's cool. That looks like strawberry, a bunch of strawberries planted. I mean, we've got a few. No, that's wild. What about, let's see, just big strawberries. Oh, that is kind of cute with the big strawberries. All right, let me decide. Do I like better big strawberries, which just makes the background kind of dark, or these where it looks like the strawberries and there's little flowers for more? Ooh, that's a tough decision. I think I'm gonna go with the flowers. So, all right, so that is gonna be the front and back of my brain book. But it's just all together right now to make it easy once I get all of this off. But first, I was looking at this happy hour, etc. planner journal, drink journal, and I like some of the things, like which glasses to use for which wines or cocktails and brews, etc. So I think I do want to keep some of this and put it with my recipe planner. Oh, that's funny. That's so funny. I haven't hardly put anything in here yet, but this is what I'm cooking for dinner tonight. Yay. So I don't have to look. I don't have to keep the website open on my phone. Cool. Awesome. Yay. That is hilarious. That is just crazy, actually. All right. But I think, let's pull this market list out, that I can grab at least this one, but probably more, and put a little drink section in the back of my recipe planner, recipe notebook. Yeah, it's not really a planner, it's a notebook. Yeah, my favorite recipes. That's what's going in here. Anyways, so I was looking at this to see what is in here. So we've got wine and bubbles, where it's talking about what, kind of wine it is, how it looks, how it smells, what it pairs with. And then we've got some brews, and then liquors and spirits, and then cocktails. So then I was like, well, what are the rest of these tabs for? And it's just a repeat. Each one has, you know, the cocktails, liquors, blah, blah. And so I was like, why didn't they just divide these up that way? So because I'm anal that way, I'm going to divide it how I would have done it, that in a way that makes sense to me, even if I'm not going to use it all. So I just can't leave it like this. So in the beginning here, and also, why doesn't it match? They should match. So I'm going to leave this cocktail section and pull all the rest of these. And I'm going to put it kind of in matching. So we've got cocktails here. Let me go through here and pull the cocktails out from all of the other ones. Cocktails is probably what I would use the most anyways, as far as like keeping recipes for something. Because I mean, you know, I don't have that many kinds of wines I drink, and definitely not that many kinds of liquors, spirits, or brews. So anyways, maybe, and actually maybe I will regift these at some point. But let's start with cocktails. And I don't know if all of these could fit in here. But we can try. Because, yeah, it might end up just being way too many things for this. And I probably will end up regifting them. Okay, it's going to be too much. It won't close, I think. Let's see. I mean, that still closes. And we've got just this little happy hour section with the drinks. Do I need the other ones? Maybe. Well, what I think I will do is set some aside and then just regift these to somebody at some point. Since I don't think it'll end up closing. All right, so then let's do the green one, and that is liquor and spirits. Oops, another cocktail one in here. Definitely don't need that many liquors and spirits section. So we'll just put maybe one in here. And then pull these other ones. Liquors and spirits. Yeah, why wouldn't they have just organized it, color-coded, and in sections? Like, maybe I'm going to keep a monthly journal or something of the different wines. Doesn't make sense to me, but yeah. Okay, so now I've got in here, we've got this cocktail section, and we've got liquors and spirits section, and let's grab this brews next. And I will use this for brews. Because I mean, just kind of like brown stars and brown this. I don't know. So here's our brews section. So if there was ever some beers that maybe what I could do, because I'm not that into like ale and stuff, beers, that kind of things, is write notes of which guests that I have that actually like those. So when I know when I'm inviting people over, I have that. All right, let's go to the next group. Like I said, I'm not going to put all of these in here because I'm not going to need all of these. But I will just pull these, and I don't know what I'll do with these extra pages. I could just toss them, right? Because I paid $4 for this whole thing. That would kind of make sense, wouldn't it? All right, so now what I've got left in here is the wines and wine pages. So let's just put a little wine section, and there, voila. Now my cookbook has a beverage section at the end with cocktails and liquors, spirits, brews, and wines. Okay, and that fit. I mean, I could maybe even add a little bit more of the wine ones or something. I don't know. But for now, I'm just going to take these out of this. And so now I've got all of these extra sheets. I don't know. I guess I could keep until I decide what to do with. I do like this cover, so we don't need this cover on here anymore because we've got this for my projects. But I mean, it's a cute cover. It could be for anything. Cheers to good taste. I mean, it could be, yeah, anything. It's just a pretty cover. So right now, I think I'll put it with my extra pages and figure out what to do with it. So yay, I'm excited. I have a drink section in this now. And now let's grab the pages from my brain book and put them in here. It's funny, I'm actually ending up with like a few books, right? So I'll have my travel book back, have my brain book, and my cookbook now has a drink section. So funny. All right. So let's, yeah. I think I'll change this random section to be like garden, because that's, even though like the only thing I'm really trying to grow is lavender, but it's something. Yeah, how do I want to put this? Okay, it really doesn't matter because I can change the order at any time. So let's just grab these different sections out. Random, which will probably become my garden one, workshops one, one. From the home reset one, although divider in it to separate out the weekly ones from the companies coming, etc. And so my brain book has undergone lots of iterations throughout the years. When I had my business, it was always about my business. I mean, I guess I still have it. It's just way scaled back. And I would use it in combination with my planner. So I always had a separate planner and a brain book. And for right now, this one's actually a combination of like storage and a brain book, because I haven't really been working through this one as much since it has been kind of storing things that I just haven't had the energy to get to yet. But I do want to start using the projects. And so I will probably either pull some of these. Yeah, I don't think I will. I think I'll leave my projects in here. Now, the home one, I do pull these weekly resets and add it to my to-dos, because I don't want to have everything in there making the planner too thick, but I do want to have like the current pages for that. So this is going to be like a combination of, but doesn't that look pretty with the clear discs? I'd love it with the clear discs. So yeah, so now I'm using my pretty thing, and I will actually start getting to the projects in here because I want to start with my garden. So I'm excited about that, and fun times. Now I have that along, and I've got my travel book back to being just travel. All right, what's this? Productivity in a pack. For now, let's throw that in the thing that says random. It doesn't have anything. Okay, but the rest of these beautiful garden and strawberry pages, I'm gonna just throw in the back as well, because I'm probably gonna figure out other spots where I want things divided up, and I just want to have these handy for that. So there we go. Gorgeous brain book all put together. Cookbook with a beautiful drink section, and travel book ready for my next travel inserts. So just a fun, quick, easy project. I've made my own word up there, fic. Fun, quick, easy project. And yeah, I'm excited for it. Let me know what you think. Do you guys use a brain book? My brain book is basically things that don't need to go in my planner, but they're things I'm working on right now. So yeah, that's what it is, because I don't need my planner to be 5 million pounds, and I'd rather just grab these when I'm working on them. And can I just say how pleased I am at finding those discs, and they didn't even charge me shipping. So I got that whole drink planner for $4, no shipping. I don't think I could have found cheaper discs. And so I am like super pleased that I was able to get discs to put this together with, a drink section for my recipe book, and an extra really cute cover, plus some extra pages that I can use if I need in the future. But yeah, all for $4. That was a steal. So I felt pretty darn excited about that. So put in the comments if you've ever done something like that, where you just like say bought a whole notebook just for the discs and put it together with a fun project like that. This is one of my favorite kind of things to do. So thanks you guys for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.